drugs, pills, uh, pills and all that stuff. None of it's no good. You know, so but what I'm saying is that you know you got to stay on top. You got to stay on top. Um, a lot of people do that stuff for entertainment purposes. Because like I said, people OD on drugs all the time. My stepdad OD'd on some drugs. You know what I mean? Died. You know what I'm saying? So it's like none of that stuff is good for you. And this was somebody who was in the military. He stayed on top of his game. You know what I mean? Like he stayed on top of his bills. He stayed on top of everything. You know what I mean? Like he had excellent credit. You know, um, but he like I said, he had an empty void, and he felt empty inside. And like I said, you can't. The only way you can get that, feeling, that feeling of alive, being alive, spiritually alive, is from God. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Can't no drug, can't none of that do, can't no drug or anything help you feel the way God's presence can make you feel. You know what I mean? Can't no drug make you feel that. It's only going to make you worse. It's only going to make you hate yourself more. You know what I mean? So when you go to God and you actually spend time with Him, if you spend time with Him, all that stuff, all this emptiness feeling, you know what I mean? Like you don't even need no girlfriend, you know what I mean? You don't need no girlfriend to make you feel alive, spiritually alive. God will make you feel spiritually alive. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to use somebody just to feel, spiritually alive. You know what I mean? If you're spiritually dead, then you need to go to God. Because can't no other human being make you feel the way God can make you feel. You cannot depend on another human being to make you feel the way God will make you feel. That's why He is a jealous God, yes. You know what I mean? But, can't no other human being make you feel how God can make you feel if you draw close to Him. What do I mean by drawing close? You draw close to Him. Don't draw close to me. Don't draw close to any human being. Draw close to God. Alright? That's what you do. You draw close to Him. Draw close to God. How do you do that? By reading the scriptures in the Bible. By praying. Drawing close to Him. That's how you do that. You draw close to God. You draw close to Him. He's the one that will help you spiritually. He's the one that'll help you spiritually grow. Because if not, then you're just spiritually dead. And there's no human that can make you feel that way. There's no material possession that can make you feel that way. It'll only make you, it'll be temporary. All tangible things are temporary. It will not make you feel any type of, it'll just be something to be cool to look at or cool to have fun or, for the time being. It's temporary. And then after that, then it gets old and you don't want to do it no more. You got a new game system. You want a new game system. You got a new car. You want a new car. You see what I'm saying? So you gotta be content with what you have and appreciate what you have. Don't value it, but appreciate it. Be content. Like when he's teaching Paul how to be content. Be content through the times. It's okay to increase and have better things, but don't value it. You know what I mean? And it's okay, and be content. Be content. But you can also steady strive. You know what I mean? You can strive for more because there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you wanting to have nice things and material possessions, but don't value them over God. You know what I mean? I read my Bible a lot. Like a lot. I read my Bible. I'm not somebody that is just sitting here talking to y'all for the time being. You know what I mean? And then going off and doing something totally different. And be like, nah, I'm not like that. You know what I mean? I spend a lot of time with God. Pretty much my whole day. Because if I don't, then I start getting nutty thoughts in my head and start thinking, and then you hear music. You might be somewhere getting gas and you hear music in your head. And all this stuff starts to try to stick in your head. So I'd rather listen to God than to be listening to music. You know what I mean? I'd rather listen to God. So, I'd rather listen to what he tells me. So that I can work on growing spiritually. And not be spiritually dead. But all this stuff helps you. Like throughout your day. If you would get up first thing in the morning, read your Bible, pray, read your Bible for 15, 20, 30 minutes, however long you can read, and focus your attention span on reading, you know what I mean? Then hey, good for you. It's a good thing. You know what I mean? It's a good thing to do. There's nothing wrong with reading the Bible. You know what I mean? It's nothing. People only lose courage around you or whatever, or get discouraged, or they lose their courage because their courage isn't real. Especially if they pray to false gods. You know what I mean? And these deity thingies or whatever, you know what I mean? And that's false. Like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have a spirit. It's not spiritually. You know what I'm saying? It's not a spiritual thing. It's fake. You know what I mean? Like, none of that stuff created the universe how it did. So that's why you're spiritually dead. And money will not make you money does not make you happy. It's very helpful. It's very helpful to have to get through with what you need to get done. You know what I mean? But it's not something that makes you happy. You know what I mean? So, and it's not. People with money have more and more problems. You know what I mean? And a lot of them are restless, can't sleep at night, start doing stupid things for money. When you can do good things for people and get good results from that. You know what I mean? You can do good things for people. You could start doing one good thing for a person a day. Start giving one person a compliment a day. You know what I mean? You feel like the way you feel is because you don't do anything to help anyone, and all you do is care about yourself, and you're selfish instead of being instead of being selfless. You're selfless. You're selfish, and you don't want to help anybody. You don't want to. That's how you get good karma. You know what I mean? That's how you get good karma, by helping people, and God will bless you. You know what I mean? When people do foul stuff to people and stuff, they get bad karma. You know what I mean? But God will bless you. God will bless you if you do good things for people. You know, you do good stuff for people, God will bless you for that. You know, don't. A lot of people don't want to hear the truth because they're fake. All they do is do BS. All they do is stupid stuff. You know what I mean? Their life isn't real. They constantly lie and lie and lie and lie and lie. You know what I mean? And so they're not. You know, when somebody is truthful with them, it's hard for them to believe. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for them to. It's like like they're putting a puzzle together or something. Like, you know what I mean? It's so somebody's truthful with you because it's rare that you find truthful people. You know what I'm saying? You get a couple, but I know everybody's not perfect. None of us are perfect, but you can strive to do better. You can strive to do better. You know what I'm saying? So we should. People do hide behind the Bible and do not apply the principles in the Bible. You know what I mean? All the stuff that it says, you should apply that to your life daily. You know what I mean? I'm not saying be no duck. You know what I mean? And being no duck or nothing like that. No, but if it's somebody deserving, or you see them going through a little bit of trouble or something like that, and they're deserving of, helping or something like that, or they just lack the knowledge of not knowing, not knowing that, what they were involved in, you know what I mean? Then you can explain to them a little bit if they want to hear it. If not, then oh well. You know what I mean? 'Cause don't waste your time if nobody wants to hear it or talking to that person. Other people want to hear it, but some people are deserving of that. So they do, um, you know, they do, um, they do need the help and stuff like that or whatever. But the way this thing is going right now is that they're trying to lead people into hell. You know what I mean? By all this stuff is going on. They're trying to lead these people into hell. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you right now, that is not somewhere you want to be. They try to take people down with them. Like, but that's not going to happen because God's going to lift us up. You know what I mean? He's going to lift us up. He's going to lift us up. You know what I mean? They want to take you down, you know what I mean, with them. Because a lot of these people are corrupt. Their ways are corrupt. You know what I mean? This system is corrupt. You know what I mean? And trust me, you'll start seeing it. They're going to start seeing it. You know what I mean? So, this is for people that, want to believe in something, want to have hope, want to have hope. You know what I mean? That and let them know that God is real. You know what I mean? He's real. God is real. I'm telling you. There's just so much stuff that I can't, like, man, there's so much stuff that I've seen, you know what I mean, with my own two eyes, that I know it was God. You know what I mean? And I say to myself, man, that is you, God. You are there. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for you. You know what I mean? I'm thankful for you, Lord. I'm thankful for you, Lord. I truly am. You know what I mean? And I don't give man the credit. I tell man thank you, but I give God credit first. You know what I'm saying? I give God credit first, and then I tell man thank you. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna bow down to man. And if they get in my way, they're gonna get stepped on. So, it don't matter who you are. If you get in my way, when I'm talking about God and stuff, you're gonna get stepped on. You know what I mean? So, That's what I'm talking about. You know, I'm one of God's childs, so I'm one of them. You know what I mean? And you know, it's He wants us, you know, to do better. He wants us to believe in Him, but also believe in yourself. There's not gonna be you know a lot of people say, well, why can't God do this and God do that? Oh, trust me, He's working everything out. You know what I mean? He might even be working it out through you. So, you know what I'm saying? He can use you. He can use you for you know, to show you, to make you into a believer. You know what I mean? But people don't want to build a relationship. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to build a relationship. They don't want to build a relationship. They just want what they can get from Him. You know what I'm saying? They want what they can get from Him. That's it. That's fake. It'll never ever work until you change the way you think and change your heart. None of this stuff, when we're all done from this place, none of this stuff is going to be here. You know what I mean? Because this place is going to get wiped out. You know what I mean? So when you know, none of this stuff is going to be here. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to need money in the new system of things. In the new system of things. In the new system of things. We're not going to need money. We're not going to need money. And if them people, and if any of those, any type of people that are coming around with their nonsense, He's going to wipe them out. If they come around with any type of that, you know, that evil crap, they're going to be cast into outer darkness. Outer darkness. Okay? Outer darkness. They're not going to be here. The wicked will perish. They're not going to be here. You know what I mean? So, right now, life is beautiful. You know what I mean? This is a beautiful time to be, that we're living in, that we're witnessing all this stuff. We're witnessing all this stuff that's going on. You know what I mean? We're witnessing this stuff, y'all. There ain't nothing to be scared of. There ain't nothing to be, you know what I mean? Like if you believe in God, you know, if you believe in Him and you trust in Him, there ain't nothing to be scared of. You know what I mean? Only people that's afraid are the people that are doing all kind of evil stuff. Wicked stuff. You know what I mean? They're living in the dark. And the truth is the light. And they're not going to come to the light because it's all their sin unless they change their mind and change the way they think and change the way they do things. You know what I mean? They change the way they do things, then they won't have nothing to worry about. But so many people that's corrupt and they're so afraid. Even the positions of power, they're afraid. Look at them. You know what I mean? They're just, it's like you have no confidence or anything. Like you just tell, like you can just, man, like you serious? But you know what? But I mean, that's what they got to do. So, you know. But I'm telling you right now, people are afraid because they're all the sin that they do. You know what I mean? And they live in. And then when that truth comes, You know what I'm saying? When that truth comes and that light comes, you know what I mean? They're going to slink back. They're going to slink back instead of moving forward. They're going to be stuck in the dark. Stuck in the dark times 100. Times 100. And you're stuck in the dark times 100. Times 1,000. So, like I said, God is real. All the stuff that I've seen, and He showed me throughout these years that I've been reading His Bible, drawing close to Him. You know what I mean? I could pass a drug test right now. You know what I mean? You could test me for anything and I'll pass it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, I don't steal. You know what I mean? I don't do none of that. I have done it, you know what I'm saying, in the past, stuff like that, but what I'm saying is I changed, you know what I'm saying? I changed to be a better person, be a better me. You know what I mean? I changed to be a better me. That's all you got to do. Is change to be a better version of yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can do it. I'm not going to be friends with the world. I'm not trying to be friends with the world. You know what I mean? I'm not. I don't care about being friends with the world. Like I have a crazy respect for God. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the relationship that Him and I built. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna give that up for the world, who cares nothing about me. The world cares nothing about me. I'm not gonna give that up. I'm not gonna give up a relationship that I built with my father. You know what I mean? That I built with my father. Because that's the only father that I have. You know what I'm saying? That's the only father that I have left. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no other father. My biological father is gone. You know what I mean? My biological father's gone. My stepdad's gone. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no other father besides my father. Besides my father. You know what I'm saying? So, He's not going to abandon me. He's not kidding. They can't save me. My stepdad can't save me. I love him to death, man. I love my biological father. I love him to death. You know what I mean? But they can't save me. So I don't care about being friends with I don't care about being friends with the world. I do not care. You know what I'm saying? I do not care about being friends with the world. The world has nothing to offer me. Nothing. Nothing. The world has nothing to offer me. You know? So that's why I stick with God. You can't be friends, excuse me. You can't be friends with the world and be friends with God. You know? You can't. I ain't looking for no father figure. I ain't looking for nobody to be my dad. I got a dad. I got a father. Always have. You know what I mean? Always have. I always had a father. You know? You can call me whatever you want. You know? Son of a gun. I don't care what you call me, but I just know one thing, that he ain't no joke. He ain't no joke. You know what I mean? You mess with this one, you're going to have problems forever. You know? Big problems. I'm just here to, let you know. I'm just here to let you know that God is real. He loves y'all. And he wants y'all to come to him. It don't matter what color you are. It don't matter what species you are, what religion, whatever. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? He wants you to come to him. He wants you to come to him. He wants you to come to him. He's not going to come to you. He's not going to come to you. He wants you to come to him. Don't come to me. Don't come to me. Go to him. He wants you to come to him. Build a relationship with him. Build a relationship with him. That's what you do. You build a relationship with him. That's how you do it. It's pretty simple. Just open your Bible and start reading it. Start looking up scriptures. Start reading your Bible. Draw close to him.